wetin happen wey Virgin Maria dey no come fresh water today?
Our bodies well.
I don't know for those ones.
No, I don't know.
Hey, let me tell you. You know Jessica now? That new girl will come to this our area. I see how you down. They talk. I don't know whether influence am again with the virginness. Virgin Marians.
Maybe na our matter step they talk about.
When they talk now, our matter go kill them.
Then now go find another soup now.
I say the only way she go eat go for me, now you no go eat alone.
Yes, so me too. I know why you
Just go buy soup.
Hey.
Mo
Go buy soup for mama.
I tell you, see the girl you dey come back.
Happen now. Why una go river? Una no even have fit call us. Wetin happen now?
Abeg leave them, they don't sabi. Madam Virgin, abeg hold am there. Virginity at this age, wetin dey take am do? Abeg na old school.
Hey. Now, don't I tell you? Now for inside Belele they take out Royal these days. I beg you. Give us those dogs. Now let's make una best go fetch water no even fit call us. Oh, as for me, I'm proud of myself. I remain a virgin because it is my virtue and it is my life.
Wahala. You won't tell me say at this your age you still be virgin. Abeg give me stick make I help her comot am.
I'm proud of myself. You are hiding the pain and shame of losing it. As for me, I remain a virgin. It is my pride and it is my virtue.
Now you sabi now.
Do you know that over 80% of the crime managed all over the world today are traceable to loss of virginity in the women folks? I'm sure that is going to surprise you. And I tell you, apart from our life, take away virginity from any lady, any girl, or any teenager, and you will realize that it's the biggest virtue you have taken from her. And I tell you sincerely, that when you take virginity away from any lady, any girl, any teenager, the first resultant character defect is defiance. And I tell you authoritatively that defiance is the foundation for every form of crime recorded in the world today. Now, one thing you need to realize is this, that the male and female gender are reciprocatively corresponding to each other. In other words, any action in one gender will automatically generate a response from the other. For instance, when you look at a provocatively dressed young lady, she will definitely stir up the sexual lust of the opposite sex that is watching, irrespective of the distance. And that is the way nature makes it. And today we are considering, let's look at a list of crime that you can mention in the world today. Talk about prostitution, talk about raping, talk about drug abuse, talk about kidnapping, talk about child abuse, talk about woman trafficking, talk about assault. There is none of these crimes that is mentioned that is recorded outside defiance. So, the resultant effect of this is that the days when women were virtuous and valuable, men were highly responsible. They were family men, they care for the society. Unfortunately, these days, that women have gone defiant, have succeeded in building a generation of irresponsible men. And so you have men that are not loyal, men that are not responsible, men that neglect their families. Now, mention any crime today, and see how each of them try to seek out the fallout of sexual perversion. You talk about rape, you talk about drug abuse, you talk about cultism, you talk about assault, you talk about money ritual, you talk about prostitution, you talk about baby sale, you talk about human trafficking, you talk about organ harvesting, you talk about kidnapping, armed robbery, even murder. Not one of these mentioned crimes are perverted outside defiance and a reprobate mind. Then without an iota of doubt in my mind, I know technology has given us a whole lot of crime preventive technologies that helps us to manage crime after it has been perpetrated. It is more preventive in nature rather than technologies managing the aftermath of a crime that has been committed. Take exceptional care of the girl child, and you will have taken care of security to a very far and large extent. But if you think virginity is an archaic lifestyle, wait until you see the new dimension that crime is going to take in this generation. There and then you will understand that nature has taken care of security, but as far as we neglect the virginity measure that nature put in place, we may continue to battle with crime for as long as we neglect the right nature. This is the voice of his oracle, the voice that must be heard, the voice that must be adhered to, the voice that is channeling the course of life towards a better end, teaching men to fulfill their destiny. This is St. Jos Israel Adegboyega, aka the Pioneer. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jos Israel Outreaches. Jos Israel Outreaches. And you will be glad you did. This is 4 dimension. And remember, 4 dimension exposes you to the 4 significant aspects of life, which includes the God dimension, which dimension takes care of the religion and deity and spirituality. The 2nd dimension talks about job dimension, which talks about job creation, job opportunities, and what you can do with your life. While the 3rd dimension talks about sex dimension, which is talking about family and reproduction. And the last dimension talks about governance and politics. No man lives outside this. This is 4 dimension. Thank you.